Tony from Unknown Refuge, and I'm going to be going through a guitar tutorial today for the rhythm parts for If the Gods Be Good. So we're in drop D tuning for this song, so that's E, B, G, D, A, and then D. So Jack's going to bring this song in with that main riff, which will go around twice before I actually play anything. So my first part is just a open D power chord on the D, the A and the D string. It's just nice and simple. So I'm just going to play that at the start of every kind of repeat of that main riff. So it should sound something like this. We're then going to go into the verse. So we're going to play another D power chord, but rather than having that open power chord, it's going to be just more in like the regular position. So we're going to have 5th fret on the A string and 7th fret on the D string, down to a C power chord, 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, to a B flat power chord, which is 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D string. There's going to be no real picking pattern there, we're just picking it at the, when we play the chord and letting it ring. So it should sound something like this. Now it's going to loop 4 times. I think it's 4 times. And then we're going to go into the bridge. Now the bridge changes slightly. We're going to play some different chords here. So we're going to start with a D chord. It's going to be a D minor bar chord this time. So that's 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string, and 6th fret on the B string. And we're not going to play anything on that E string, so it should sound like this. We're then going to play an F sus2 chord. So that is the 8th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the D string, 10th fret on the G string, and then the 8th fret on both the B string and the E string. So it should sound like this. We're then going to play that B flat power chord, the same one that we played in the verse. And then the same C power chord we played in the verse. So that should sound like this. I'm going to put the picking pattern in and just explain that after. So your picking pattern for that, if I slow it down, should be like this. We're then going to go into the chorus, where the picking pattern is going to change again, and we're going to be playing the same chords in terms of kind of like D, F, B flat, and C, but we're not going to be playing the minor and the sus chords. We're just going to play regular power chords. So D power chord, the 5th fret on the A string and the 7th fret on the D string. And then with the F power chord, we're going to be playing the 8th fret on the A string and the 10th fret on the D string. Back down to that B flat power chord, and then back up to that C power chord. So without the picking pattern, so we'll put the picking pattern in this time, and I'll kind of break it down and explain it. So if I just play through it first. So we've got 2 kind of picks on the A string, which I do alternate picking. Then the full chord, and then 2 down picks on the A string, and the full chord again. and that's on all the different chords in the chorus. So slowed down. So I'll just play it sped up as well. Then we go back into that kind of main riff bit, and we go through another verse, another bridge, another chorus. So all those parts are just the same, they just repeat. So the same parts as what I just taught you then. Where it changes is after that second chorus, we start to build up towards the solo. So, build up towards the solo, we're going to be playing the same chords as we're playing the verse, just slightly differently. So we're going to start on that D power chord, move down to that C power chord, down to that B flat power chord, and back up to that C power chord again. The picking pattern, we're kind of just basically picking each chord twice, but with a little gallop in the middle that I kind of put in, so it sounds a bit like this. We do that once, and then after that we play the same chord, but we just pick it once. And that repeats through the whole solo. I can't remember exactly how many times that repeats. It's just through the whole solo. Apart from for the last time in the solo, everything's the same apart from when we get to that C. When we go from D down to C, down to B flat, and back up to the C, we're going to hit that C 9 times. So that should sound like this. And then we go back into the chorus. The chorus is going to be the same again as before in terms of picking pattern and chords. For the first, I can't remember exactly how many times, but for the last 2 goes through, we're going to change it slightly. The picking pattern changes slightly. So if I just play through it, and then I'll break it down a bit. So basically for the last 2 times, we're just going to down pick 4 times and then play the full chord. And after that, it's the end of the song, and we finish on a D power chord. What I'll tend to do is I'll tend to kind of open up that low D string as well, just to get kind of a bit of a fuller sound. So we're just down picking and then up picking, so it should sound like this. So the last kind of section of the song should sound like this.